Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Speaking Practice. Today, we're going to talk about something many learners struggle with: how to speak English fluently without translating in your head.
Yeah, that's a big problem. I remember before, every time I wanted to speak, I would think in my native language first, then translate it into English. It was slow and stressful.
Exactly. And if you're doing that right now, don't worry, it's normal. But if you want to become fluent, you need to train your brain to think directly in English.
So the question is, how do we actually do that?
Let's start with the first tip. Use simple English. A lot of learners try to sound smart by using complex words or long sentences, but that actually makes you translate more.
That's true. If you keep your sentences simple, like I'm tired, instead of I am extremely exhausted, it becomes easier to think directly in English.
Yes, fluency is not about using difficult words. It's about speaking smoothly and naturally.
Okay, second tip, think in pictures, not words.
I like this one. For example, if you see an apple, don't think of the word in your language and then translate it. Just see the apple and say apple in your mind.
Right. You connect the image directly to the English word. That's how children learn language.
Exactly. And you can practice this every day. Look around you and name things in English. Chair, phone, door, sky.
That's simple but powerful.
Now, let's go to the third tip. Use English in your daily life.
This is very important. If you only study English but don't use it, your brain won't adapt.
Try talking to yourself in English. For example, I'm cooking now, or I need to finish my work.
Or even describe what you're doing. I'm walking. I'm opening the door. I'm checking my phone.
Yes, it may feel weird at first, but it really works.
Fourth tip, stop translating full sentences.
This is where many learners get stuck. Instead of translating full sentences, learn phrases.
For example, instead of translating kamustika word for word, just learn the phrase, how are you?
Exactly. Learn English as a complete system, not as a translation.
That makes your response faster and more natural.
Now, the fifth tip is listen more.
Listening helps your brain get used to English patterns.
Watch videos, listen to podcasts, or even short conversations. The more you hear English, the more natural it becomes.
And don't just listen, repeat what you hear.
Yes, that's called shadowing. You listen and repeat at the same time.
It improves your pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence.
Let's give an example. If you hear, I'm going to the store, repeat it immediately.
I'm going to the store. Just like that.
Good. Now, the sixth tip is don't be afraid to make mistakes.
This one is hard for many people.
Yes, because they want to be perfect before speaking.
But the truth is, fluency comes from practice, not perfection.
Even if your grammar is not perfect, keep speaking.
People will still understand you.
And over time, your English will improve naturally.
So don't wait. Speak now.
Last tip. Think in English step by step.
What do you mean by that?
Start small. Think of single words, then short phrases, then full sentences.
For example, hungry, then I'm hungry, then I'm hungry, I want to eat.
Exactly. Train your brain slowly.
And be consistent every day.
So, to summarize, use simple English, think in pictures, practice daily, learn phrases, listen more, don't fear mistakes, and build your thinking step by step.
If you follow these steps, you will stop translating and start thinking in English naturally.
And remember, fluency is a journey. Keep practicing and trust the process. Let's continue and go a little deeper into this topic, because this is where real progress happens.
Yes, and now that you already know the basics, let's talk about something more practical. How to train your brain every day to stop translating.
One powerful method is setting English-only moments.
That's a good one. For example, choose 10 to 15 minutes every day where you only think in English.
During that time, no translating, no using your native language, only English.
You can do this while walking, eating, or even before going to sleep.
At first, your brain will feel slow. You might struggle to find words.
That's normal. That's actually a sign that your brain is working and adjusting. Another technique is asking yourself questions in English.
Yes, like, what am I doing right now? Or what is my plan today?
Then answer those questions in English too.
For example, I am studying, or I will finish my homework.
This creates a natural conversation in your mind.
And over time, it becomes automatic.
Now, let's talk about vocabulary.
Many learners try to memorize long word lists, but that doesn't always help with fluency.
Instead, learn words with context.
For example, don't just learn the word run. Learn phrases like run fast, run every morning, or run out of time.
This helps your brain understand how the word is actually used.
And it reduces the need to translate.
Another tip is to use emotions when learning English.
That's interesting. Can you explain?
When you connect words with feelings, you remember them faster.
For example, if you feel happy, say, I feel happy in English.
Or if you're tired, say, I'm so tired today.
This makes English more personal and real.
And when something is personal, your brain remembers it better.
Now, let's talk about speed.
Many learners think they need to speak fast to be fluent.
But actually, speaking clearly is more important than speaking fast.
Take your time. Think in English, even if it's slow at first.
Speed will come naturally with practice.
Exactly. Fluency is about flow, not speed.
Another helpful method is using repetition.
Repetition builds habit.
If you repeat simple sentences every day, your brain starts to remember them automatically.
For example, every morning you can say, today is going to be a good day.
Or, I will do my best today.
These small habits train your brain to think in English without effort.
Now, here's a challenge for you.
Try to spend 1 full hour this week thinking only in English.
You don't need to be perfect, just try your best.
And if you forget a word, don't panic.
Just explain it in another way using simple English.
For example, if you don't know the word calculator, you can say a machine for counting numbers.
That's a very important skill.
Because in real conversations, you won't always know every word.
But you can still communicate.
And that's the goal. Communication, not perfection.
Also, try to surround yourself with English.
Change your phone language to English.
Watch videos in English without subtitles or with English subtitles only.
Listen to English music and pay attention to the lyrics.
The more you see and hear English, the more it becomes natural.
And slowly, your brain will stop translating.
Because it no longer needs to.
Exactly. English becomes your second nature.
So keep practicing, stay consistent, and don't give up.
Your progress might feel slow, but every small step matters.
And one day, you'll realize you're thinking in English without even noticing it.
And that's the moment you know you're becoming fluent.
Let's continue, because this is where most learners either improve fast or stay stuck.
Yeah, and this part is very important, your mindset while learning English.
Exactly. Many learners think, I'm not good at English, or I can't speak fluently.
And that belief actually slows down your progress.
Instead, try to change your mindset to, I am learning, or I am improving every day.
Because fluency is not talent, it's repetition and exposure.
Now let's talk about another powerful technique, thinking in short reactions.
What do you mean by that?
In real life, we don't always speak in long sentences. Sometimes we just react.
Oh, like, really? That's nice, or no way.
Exactly. These are natural English reactions.
And the good thing is, they don't require translation.
Yes, you can train your brain to respond instantly using these short expressions.
For example, if someone tells you good news, you can say, that's great.
Or if you're surprised, say, wow, really?
This builds confidence because you can respond quickly.
Now let's move to another tip. Use patterns, not rules.
This is very helpful for avoiding translation.
Instead of thinking about grammar rules all the time, learn sentence patterns.
For example, I want to, then add anything after it.
Like, I want to eat, I want to sleep, I want to learn English.
Your brain starts to recognize the pattern.
And you don't need to translate every word.
Another pattern could be I'm going to.
Yes, I'm going to study. I'm going to work. I'm going to rest.
These patterns make speaking faster and more natural.
Now, here's something most learners ignore: thinking speed.
What do you mean?
If your thinking in English is too slow, you will go back to translating.
That's true.
So practice quick thinking exercises.
For example,
Set a timer for 1 minute and name as many things as you can in English.
like car, phone, table, chair, bag.
Yes, don't stop. Just keep going. This trains your brain to think faster in English.
Another exercise is describing random things quickly, like looking at an object and describing it.
Exactly. For example, this is a black phone. It is small and useful.
Simple but effective.
Now let's talk about silence.
Silence?
Yes, don't be afraid of pauses when you speak.
Many learners panic when there is silence.
And that panic makes them translate again.
So instead, stay calm.
Take a short pause, think in English, then speak.
Confidence is more important than speed.
Another tip: avoid overthinking grammar while speaking.
This is a big one,
If you focus too much on grammar, your brain will slow down.
and you'll start translating again,
Instead, focus on getting your message across.
even if it's not perfect.
For example, instead of saying, I have eaten already, you can say, I eat already.
It's not perfect, but people will understand.
And that's what matters.
Over time, your grammar will improve naturally.
Now let's talk about confidence building.
Okay, this is important.
Celebrate small wins.
Like what?
If you speak one full sentence without translating, that's a win.
If you understand a full English video, that's a win.
These small successes build confidence.
And confidence reduces fear.
And when fear is gone, speaking becomes easier.
Now here's a challenge for you.
Try recording yourself speaking in English for 1 minute every day.
Talk about your day, your plans, or your thoughts.
Then listen to your recording.
You'll notice your mistakes and your progress.
And over time, you'll hear yourself improving.
This is a very powerful habit.
Also, don't compare yourself to others.
Everyone learns at a different speed.
Focus on your own progress.
And keep moving forward.
So, remember, change your mindset, use reactions, learn patterns, think faster, stay calm, and practice daily.
If you do this consistently, your brain will stop translating step by step,
And speaking English will start to feel natural.
just like your first language, but learned with effort and practice.
Let's continue because now we're going to focus on real-life situations where people usually start translating again without noticing it.
Yeah, this is where most learners fail, not in study, but in real conversations.
Exactly. So let's talk about how to handle real conversations without translating in your head.
First situation, when someone speaks to you quickly in English.
Many learners panic because they try to translate every word.
But you don't need to understand everything word for word.
Instead, focus on the main idea.
For example, if someone says a long sentence, just catch key words like tomorrow, school, or meeting.
Yes, your brain should listen for meaning, not translation.
And if you don't understand everything, it's okay to ask again.
You can say, "Can you repeat that?" Or, "Can you speak slowly?" That's natural English. Don't be afraid to use it.
Now, second situation, answering questions in real time.
This is where translation slows people down the most. So instead of building the answer in your native language first, use English sentence starters.
Like, I think, in my opinion, or for me.
These phrases give you time to think in English while speaking.
For example, I think it is a good idea because...
This helps your brain stay in English mode.
Now let's talk about daily habits again, because consistency is everything.
One powerful habit is labeling your environment.
What does that mean?
You look at things around you and say their English names in your head.
Like window, fan, bed, phone, table.
Yes, and don't translate them in your mind anymore.
Over time, your brain directly connects objects to English words.
Another habit is narrating your actions throughout the day.
Like, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm eating breakfast, I'm going to school.
Even if you're alone, this builds strong thinking patterns.
Now, let's talk about emotional thinking in English.
This is very powerful, but often ignored.
You should try to express your feelings in English immediately.
For example, if you feel stressed, say, I feel stressed.
If you feel happy, say, I feel happy today.
This connects English with your real emotions.
And when emotions are involved, memory becomes stronger.
Now, here's another important skill, paraphrasing.
That means explaining something in a simpler way.
Yes, if you don't know a word, don't stop speaking.
Just describe it.
For example, if you forget the word umbrella, you can say the thing you use when it rains.
That keeps your conversation flowing. Now let's talk about fluency traps.
What are those?
Things that make you stuck in translation mode.
Like overthinking grammar, stopping too long, or searching for perfect words.
Yes, and the solution is simple. Keep speaking.
Even if it's not perfect.
Now let's do a quick practice idea.
Okay.
Pick a topic like my day or my favorite food.
Then speak about it for 1 minute without stopping.
Don't translate, just talk.
Even if it's simple English, like I wake up, I eat, I go school.
This builds flow, not perfection. Now let's talk about listening again, but in a smarter way.
Instead of just listening, try to predict what the speaker will say next.
That forces your brain to think in English faster.
For example, if someone says, I'm going to the, you can guess, store, park, or school.
This keeps your brain active in English mode.
Another tip, don't switch languages mentally.
Once you start English practice, stay in English until you finish.
Even if it feels hard at first, it builds discipline.
And discipline creates fluency.
So remember, focus on meaning, use English phrases, build habits, express emotions, paraphrase, and avoid fluency traps.
If you apply this daily, your brain will slowly stop translating and start thinking naturally in English.
And at that point, English will not feel like a subject anymore.
It will feel like a real communication tool in your life.